How if I turn on that? All right, welcome back, guys. We're on the way to 24 hour. Sorry, I thought I pushed a button, I didn't, but that's really all I've said so far.
In 500 feet, turn right onto American Drive.
I did apologize for, yeah, I'm busy dealing with cables here. But okay, whatever, it's life.
Now turn right onto American Drive.
They have cleaned out a bunch of stuff here. I don't know. Boarded up some windows. Iowa. Whatever, peace and harmony.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Boggy Ford Road.
All right, so
now turn right onto Boggy Ford Road.
I came across, oh, what's her name? Ellie in Space, right? Came across a video from Ellie in Space, and it was an astonishing, video to me. If you don't know, Jared Isaacman is now the NASA administrator, and he was giving a speech, and he was talking about the Boeing Starliner. Is that what that capsule is? Or maybe it's the whole program. I don't know how you work that all out. But anyway, he's sitting there admitting, well, he's standing at a podium, right? But he's standing there admitting that there were several failures. I mean, there was physical failures of the system, yes. But the real message of what he's saying is there was failures in leadership and concern about safety. And I'm just sitting there going like, wait, you didn't just say that. I mean, he did, but it's so unusual. Of course, this happened before he became the NASA chair or director of NASA, whatever it is. So in some ways you might say, well, he's getting off on that. But it reflects on everybody at NASA that this happened. And he's sitting there talking about that it makes NASA look bad. Anyway, they have something called Class A event. Class A, for those of you who are old enough to remember it, it was Columbia, right? Or was it Challenger? I forgot which one. That's not the main point. The space shuttle blew up as it was taking off, right? And on that one, they had a school teacher as one of the astronauts. I mean, so she wasn't a career astronaut, she was somebody from outside of the normal astronaut community. And that you know, just seeing the shell explode, I forgot which Apollo 1? No. Whatever the first Apollo was, where they run pure oxygen and they had a flash fire and all the 3 astronauts died. But we didn't see it on TV, okay? When that space shuttle blew up, if you were watching TV, you saw it, okay? So what was described is that's kind of what an example of a Class A event might be thought of. But it's really a monetary value of damage, right? But anyway, I'm talking a lot about it. I'm sorry if you don't really care, but it just shakes me, right? You're supposed to think about when You're sending people up into space, and millions and millions of people are watching, or billions and billions of people watching. You should get it right. You should strive to get it right. Anyway, what they're describing is they came across failure points and they applied a fix to it, but they're not sure if that fix actually fixes the problem. And you go like, what? Wait, what are you saying? So, I mean, what is it, Apollo 13, the movie, right? Apollo 13, they kind of showed a culture that said, okay, we have a problem, we're admitting we have a problem right now. Close the doors. Everybody's going to focus on finding a solution to this. Right? That's the kind of culture I expect from NASA. Does it cost money? Yes, that costs money. Does it require dedication? Yes, it requires dedication. But, you know, you don't want to fail. And you don't want to fail because of, well, you know, I have a date with my girlfriend tonight. Sorry, guys. No. You want it fixed. But then again, I was a more driven person when it came to work. But anyway. First of all, I'm not sure how much faith I have in what Isaac had to say, because he was also reading off the teleprompter, which, you know, you want to make sure you get the words right, and because people get hung up on the words. But I want to believe his message is wholehearted, although, you know, Ray's personality is, no. You said this doesn't matter to you, your contract's over, you're done, you're out of here. But Boeing is one of the big players, right? You can't just kick them out. But yes, if Ray was your NASA administrator, I'd be searching for a way to say, you know, you guys have kind of struck out here. We have another program coming up. I'm not sure I have faith in what you can do because your culture's not there. Actually, there's another video I saw that kind of discussed the same kind of thing. And it's about the Boeing planes. That it used to be Boeing was run by engineers, and now it feels like it's run more by CFOs, accountants. You know, yeah, I get it, you're trying to pinch the pennies, but if pinching the pennies means you're delivering an inferior product, that's not a good balance. Especially when it comes to things like airplanes or spaceships. Anyway. So anyway, the YouTube channel is Ellie in Space. She's kind of the one, what? She's kind of the one that I watch for space news. All right, so, I mean, there's other places I go, but I mean, my interest, my curiosity is the SpaceX Starship. And I live in Texas, so I mean, although it's a day drive to get down to South Texas, yes, our state is that big. And I live sort of in the middle of it. Anyway, so that's what I'm kind of more interested in. Oh, I forgot I need to go vote. Anyway, peace and harmony. I just wish there was a higher standard of excellence in the engineering. You know, when you're busy attacking SpaceX because you think they're behind schedule. But you're launching a capsule that, not great. I don't know, man. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. Thank you for allowing me to bare my soul a little bit. Yeah, we've already gone by the guy turn right. We can go now. Yeah, but I'm driving a truck. I have to pay for gas. So what we work out, a vehicle making 25 miles per gallon is paying about 10 cents a mile for gasoline. Roughly, anyway.
In 1,000 feet, turn right on.
The prices go up and down so much. It's like, right now I'm staying out of QT and the price is this, okay? That tractor's still there. I don't understand that.
Now turn right onto Farm to Market 1431.
She's saying farm to market. And it does say farm to market here. Okay, whatever. I do think that was one of the points that was made at one point by Texas administration. That is what says it's a ranch road and what says it's a farm to market. Yeah, you wait till that Audi was moving over, man. Looked like he was about ready to punch in. Jenny Garcia. Okay. All right. Yeah, you can go. Here, let me take over because you can't handle going to the left lane. What happened? Oh, yeah. Okay, that's done. Again, he had the right idea. Oh, look, we should get over and go around this truck. But all of a sudden you go, oh, what? I don't know how to do it. Come on, Elon. Like I said, we're still on week 45 of last year. I forgot what the number was from the Model Y. It was a 2026 build, but I forgot the week number. So it's the first number's the year, or the first set of numbers, dot. Second set of numbers is the week number, and then the third number is the increment in that week. Although I'm finding that doesn't really mean a whole lot to me. Whoa! It is Lexus. 238.9. The price this morning is 238.9. Okay, welcome back, guys. We're setting up for the breaker lane exit. Oh, look at all the traffic there. Oh, it's lunch hour crowd, isn't it? Oh, I feel so depressed now. It actually doesn't look all bad. The people in the outside lane, most of them are probably going to turn on breaker. Or at HEB, one or the other. What are you going to do? You got to make a choice. Oh, yeah, you got to go around them. He's hoping to fit in here somewhere. Oh, no, that's going to really work out. There's the M-Class. You going to cut in front of him? Yes, you are. Oh, jeez. Sorry. So the M-Class is, oh, I'm going to go past you. You're going too slow. Well, we just passed him like he was just sitting there. It's dumb. What? It looked like a 3 Series M. All right, let's see if we can find it. That would be interesting. I've done some for, I think it was a 5 Series. But, you know, a 3 Series M would be interesting. And by the way, it's premium fuel. So it's not any 240 a gallon. Oh, and geez Louise, if your battery goes out, oh my goodness. It's just a 12-volt battery. Right? We're not talking about the traction battery in this car. We're talking about an ordinary 12-volt battery in a gas car. She's kind of wondering how to handle it. All right.
Now turn right.
This guy's going all the way across. Whoa. Welcome to 24 Hour. What? Where's he going? Is he going up to the front today?
Now your destination is on the right.
Does he make different plans based depending upon when he's coming in? You going to turn left? Maybe that's the key. He's going to park right here in front. Wow. All right. Pretty decent, right? Ray, how come you get to park right in front? Because I'm driving a Tesla. But I drive a Tesla. Well, I'd use FSD. Huh. All right, what do we have here? 28.3 miles, 45 minutes, 187.7 watt hours per mile. We've used a 5.3. We use 5.3 kilowatt hours. Sorry, I'm just realizing I didn't reset trip. Bummerisky. But since last charge will work, so we'll go with that. All right, FSD wise, so there was a spot, was that actually, that was in Jonestown. There's a spot in Jonestown where as we're coming up on a slower moving pickup, FSD's planning to go into the left lane to go around them. But all of a sudden FSD, well wait, he's braking. Yeah, his turn signal's on. He's turning right. Human driver, take over, slap him over in the inside lane and go by. All right, I don't know. But every other situation after that, he was able to move over, handle it, no problem. So the only thing I know is different in that case was he was turning right and he braked. Maybe FSD doesn't have that fully dialed in. Come on, guys, wake up. Other than that, no. There was one other place where he was following a slow-moving vehicle. It's kind of like, why are you doing that? But it's FSD. There you go. I mean, I think that's it. I mean, most time when I was talking, I was just talking about other stuff. Okay? And that's pretty much where we are most of the time now. So I'm just talking about other stuff. Okay, onward, upward charge. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, I seem to have forgotten to bring anything to eat, so I'm going to have to go hungry for it a little bit. Yeah, that means you'll get grouchy, Ray. Look out. No, whatever, it's fine. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at this BMW. I'm waiting for him to finish parking. It looks kind of scary. Okay, start. Let's go. Hey, oh, let's go. You're not going to be able to turn, are you? He's going to have to back up to make it. Oh, okay. Just when I started thinking, wait, he might actually do it. Nope, sure enough, he didn't. Okay, whatever. It's all right. It's fine.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Research Boulevard.
All right, nice little workout as usual. I'm now up to walking 3 miles. Yeah, it was just a challenge. All right, I'll go do 3. Okay.
Now turn right onto Research Boulevard.
Okay, so when it comes to fruit, I usually like going to H-E-B more. But Walmart's picked up their standards, so they're kind of okay. But I trust H-E-B when it comes to just fruit. So that's where we're going to go, and then we'll go home. Yeah, well, what's he he says he's going to go over, he's not working on it. Okay. Oh, look, how hard was that? Nothing to it, right?
In 500 feet, make a U-turn to stay on Research Boulevard.
Will it take me complaining bitterly for you to fix it?
Now make
Who
a U-turn
knows?
to stay on Research Boulevard.
It's kind of funny that he didn't have to go into the middle lane. Or he knew that, okay, I can work on it. Oh, wow, that one looks pretty nice. The ID Buzz over there, it's in the silver color. It's pretty awesome. They're honking at you because you didn't go? Yeah. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Well, yes, you're right. I could have gotten a fried rice bowl. I could have done that. What does it say? It's a 4X trim? Okay. I guess that means it's all-wheel drive? Of course he wants to come over. What are you doing? Where are you going? What?
In 500 feet, take the US 183 north ramp on the left.
Where are you going?
Now take the US 183 north ramp on the left.
I don't know. Somebody decided you had to be in the middle lane. Although it appeared like the slower traffic was in the middle lane. I don't know. Ignoring the fact that I was making a scooting over left. And there was a BMW coming up. Oh, it's braking. Oh, we got this transit that's braking too. Lakeland Mall? You're going to get a Lakeland Mall? Really? Oh, maybe we're going to Bell, which would be the appropriate choice. Okay, now we got clearance. We're going. Boom, boom. Afterburners on? Not quite. Okay. Too much traffic. What? Yes, this would be the point where Dirty Tesla would put it into Mad Max. Although we're doing a reasonable speed, so I'm okay. Ah, look out for this Rivian. Lane opened up. Now you can go left, okay. You gonna follow the Chevy? I think he's going, wait, what? What are those things on the floor down there? I don't know what to do with them. Okay, well, there he goes. Zoom, zoom. Let me show you, I got V8 in this truck, yeah! Congratulations, go burn some gas. What? No, seriously. What's the best way to get you to stop using gas? Is for gas prices to go so high you can't afford it. And that comes, at least in part, due to scarcity. So burn all the gas up. It's what's important to you. Yes, I do have grandkids, you're right. Thought about not polluting as much as possible practically all my life. Okay, when I was 10, 12, didn't think about it, but whoa, didn't like that Kia? Or yeah, it's Kia. And he is getting over. Good reason to react to it. Next level. I think you can do that to almost anything you say. It's just an attitude you plug in. Say 5%. Oh, I gotta admit, I like 6.7. 6.7. Oh, somebody told me that's not exactly polite. Because somebody used it at one time. What's going on this road surface? Dun, 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 dun. Guys, we're almost to the HEB. He is going to go in this entrance.
Now turn right.
Oh. Oops, what are y'all doing up there? To be fair to Mr. Mercedes, that Toyota came to a stop and was just stopped there. Okay, just like FSD's just sitting here. See? Of course, it's a Chevy driver. Oh, get away! I don't care!
Now your destination is on the right.
Yeah? Oh, you're gonna park next to the Chevy guy? Really? Yeah, why not? Yeah, it's dumb. After I just badmouthed the Chevy. Okay, 11.5 miles, 22 minutes, 196.9 watt hours per mile. Well, sorry, I'm thinking, but at Walmart, it's higher. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, FSD wise, okay, if you want, we'll slap him for this. We're coming up on the entrance ramp to go up on US 183. We're in the inside lane. We're where we need to be if we're going to go up on US 183. And FSD turns on the right turn signal and says, let's move over to the middle lane. I think he was moving over to the middle lane because he thought it'd be faster. Now, the person that's sort of ahead of us in the middle lane, he's moving over into the inside lane. I don't know. So he moves over and he's there for like a second. All of a sudden he says, well, oh, wait, yeah, I wanted to be in the inside lane. Yeah, dummy. In the meantime, there was a BMW who's coming up. If you had taken another second, you wouldn't have space to go into. But hey, it's FSD. Right? Yes, I get tired defending him. Okay, whatever. Peace and army. All right, welcome back, guys. Let's not forget any cables. Okay, everybody's plugged in, everybody's recording. All right, start self-driving. Okay. Oh, jeez. We got somebody who's waiting specifically for a particular spot. And they're willing to block the whole parking lot just so they can get there. But hey, I get it. It burns gas. I'm sure it's not burning gas while you're just sitting there. Actually, I'm saying that, and some of them do have that automatic off, like my Tiguan had. If you're sitting there long enough, it'll turn off, and he starts back up as soon as you release the brake, or something like that. Okay, let's not hit this lady, but okay. Look, she goes, ah! Okay, she's not, but she's kind of like, yeah, I'm just going where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, you're right. You didn't do anything wrong. FSC didn't do anything wrong.
In 500 feet, turn right onto East Whitestone Boulevard.
Why would you turn here? That sounds dumb. Let me guess, you're going to go up the short way. Yeah, what's this Toyota doing? I'm not sure how to drive a Toyota. It's not made in America. Well, you may have a point. It's an HEV, but I don't think it's made in Japan. I think it's made in Canada. Maybe, I don't know. If I understood it right, my goddaughter's RAV4 was made in Canada.
Now turn right onto East Whitestone.
This is what happens when you just look at lines on a map and compute numbers as to how far it is. Right? Without thinking about the fact that there's traffic here. And you're going to have problems getting out. See, obviously there's a light down there that's turned green. They're coming through. Just go right now. Go right now. Go right now. Go right now. Dummy. You could have gone right then. You can't go right now. This Toyota's getting into this turn lane. Lincoln, yeah, they got a yellow light. If you were willing to go, okay, human driver, foot on the accelerator. Ugh. Of course, it's a Toyota. Yeah, he didn't go, so I put my foot on the accelerator, but then that Toyota came up, blocked the way. If only you could go there. There just happened to be a Cedar Park police officer coming up at the same time. Oh, they call it a Ford Defender. How interesting. So it's not the Ford Explorer, whatever it was. It looks like the same vehicle. But anyway, like I said, it's stupid to insist on going that way. You're just asking for trouble. Unfortunately, my camera wouldn't have been facing in the direction of that Toyota. So I can't pull the video and say, here's what happened. All right, that's not FSD's fault. He saw that Model X coming up. That Model X was going. You might want to get over. No? What are you waiting for? Special invitation? Here, let me help you get over, because for some reason you've got to go. Ugh. Okay, FSD back on. It's just dumb. He's gotten confused or something. What do you call these, Bavarian creams? Yeah. Okay. Welcome back, guys. QT's right up there by the traffic light. We're almost there. What does that say? $237.9. The price for regular unleaded is $239 at the QT at West New Hope in Cedar Park. I don't know, dude. Oh, what? Is it because of the lane closed ahead? There's no way you thought that far ahead. Although there's plenty of room to stay in the outside lane. It's possible he might have map data to indicate that this lane's closing. That lane's closing. And if that's what happened, and if that's not what happened, jeez Louise. Sorry, I'm laughing. There's a Chevy truck pickup coming up behind us, and he's in that right lane, and he's like, I'm going to squeeze in. I'm going to. Oh, my truck's too big. Yeah. There's a reason why they reduce speed in construction zones, dude. Oh, they tarred it. They put down tar. That means they're about to pave. Right? I think so. Oh, I thought they were doing drilling to put in the retention fences or guardrails. Hey, Ray, you're falling asleep there. Okay. Welcome back, guys. And welcome to Americanos. Something like that.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Santa Rosa Avenue.
Yes, I know. You Greek speakers would say, no, that's not right. Yeah, I know.
Now turn left onto Santa Rosa Avenue.
Kind of close. It's one of the problems I've always had is I'll hear people pronunciating stuff, and I notice that they're pronouncing it a certain way, but when it comes time for me to replicate what they said, I can't do it. All right? At least the people I've dealt with, I think they recognize it's not that I'm being rude to them, it's just that I can't make it click.
In 500 feet, your destination will be on the left.
Oh, what are you doing, dear? Go back the other way. No, don't walk down the middle of the street. Hey, not cool. No, get off the road. Well, I don't want to. I want to block the road.
Now your destination.
All your buddies back there are like, is she going to die? I'm not sure. I'm afraid for her. Okay. Whatever. Peace and harmony. Ding. Folding mirrors. How nice of you. Where are we at? 64%? So we use 16% to go down to 24 and back with a stop at HEB, which is slightly out of the way. Okay, a little bit more. Come on. Are we far enough in? Maybe not. Okay, there's the block. Park, 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 park. Okay, welcome home. 17.8 miles, 33 minutes, 148.3 watt hours per mile. See, the outside temperature is 67 degrees Fahrenheit right now. And my HVAC is set 71. Total trip, look at since last charge, Ray. 57.6 miles, used 10.2 kilowatt hours, and the average energy is 177.4 watt hours per mile. Wow, it's okay. Sounds pretty good. From HEB, so the first thing, and it's not FSD's fault, but it's where FSD chooses to park. I don't park there if I'm doing it manually, right? Speaking of doing it manually, where is this? We're still at 99%. 66, 39. So we still have, it's just under 30 miles. It should be about 30 miles. But anyway. So anyway, you know, like I said, it's not FSD's fault. It's where FSD chose to park as part of the problem. People in there tend to like, oh no, I've earned the right to have that particular parking space, and I don't care how long I'm blocking everybody else. It's too bad for them. Oh yes, okay. But it's whatever it is. It is what it is. So we're going to go out, and we're going to go over to 1431 and turn right. Okay. So at first, so driving out the drive we were on, we come up to the east side of the parking lot in front of the HEB. And that one is a little bit further away from the traffic light, so there's a better chance of making it onto 1431 without an incident. Okay? It's the way you should go. For some reason, Mr. FSD going, I'm no better than that. So as soon as we get out of the drive we're in, he turns right, and then immediately turns right again and goes down the next drive. Okay, maybe it's not the very next drive. Maybe it's a couple down. Whatever, we go down that drive, and then we get to the end, we turn left, and we're going to come at the 1431 closer to the traffic light where it's much harder to get out. Dummy. Okay. So I'm sitting there like, okay, well, maybe FSD will figure it out and he'll get out. But after a while, it's like, there was a spot that opened up and it was the perfect spot to go into. And FSD's like, oh, I'm too scared to go near. Oh, come on. So eventually I put my foot in the accelerator to accelerate him. And sure enough, while I looked down at the display, because I'm going to press the accelerator, there was a Toyota that popped out and is coming down the lane in front of us. Okay, brake on FSD off, wait for the Toyota. I get it. He's desperate to go to Walmart. He had to make us wait. It's just dumb. Okay, whatever. And as it turns out, not too far away, there's a Cedar Park police officer. So they came up beside us, although I don't think they did anything. They just, I don't know if they even looked. She might have, it might have been she, I'm not sure. She might have looked real briefly. Okay, whatever, fine. Get a green light, we get going again. And guess what? Yeah, there's a Tesla Model X coming out of the Walmart or Walton Way. And she's poking her nose up so she can look. But poking her nose up was enough for FSD to go, ch-ch-ch-ch. And she saw me being thrown in my seatbelt because we're stopping so hard. Yeah, you. And she lives out here close to Lago Vista. She actually, somewhere in Destination Way. I've seen the car several times. Whatever. I'm guessing she doesn't have FSC. But whatever. That's the way it is. So from there, everything was going pretty smooth. Coming up on the road closed ahead, for some reason, they'll let me put words in FSD's mouth. Okay? But what it looked like to me was, we're in the outside lane. There's a line of cars in the inside lane. So FSD started accelerating. He was going to go by the last car in the lane. And then he slowed down, moved over into the inside lane. We're like 2/10 away from the road closed. It's almost like he knew that road was going to be closed ahead, and he thought about it and moved over. That's what it looked like. Okay, like I said, don't let me put words in FSD's mouth. I wish somebody from FSD would say, here's what happened. But that's what it looked like. And if so, way to go. So now we're in this long line of cars, and something's going up ahead, and we all come to a stop. And then we start moving slowly again. In the meantime, there's a Chevy pickup, a relatively new one, that's coming up in the right lane. He's going. He's over the 45 speed limit for sure. Okay? He's coming up, and finally at the last second, he slows down and gets in behind me. But geez Louise, what are you doing? It's not a place to be speeding, is it? I guess for some people it is. Whatever. The rest of it's pretty ordinary. I mean, coming down Lowman Ford in the 45 zone, FSD typically doesn't want to go 45 there. I don't know why. Looks like he read the 45 sign It's almost like he doesn't believe it's 45. After all, he has map data at the high school. It tells him it's going to be 50 or 40 north of the high school. So coming up from the coming north, he'll think that it's a 40 zone. Even when he passes by a 45 sign, he'll still think it's a 40 zone. The signs lie to me. The signs are legal signs. Whatever, peace and harmony. It is what it is. I think that pretty much brings us home. Of course, there was a deer out here on Santa Rosa who's kind of like wandering around. There's 3 more deer over to the right, and they're all kind of looking. So it looks like, you know, like a group looking at their friend to see if they can get across the street safely. If their friend can get across the street safely, then they can go. And if their friend doesn't, well, oh, too bad. Feel sorry for you. Whatever. That deer was just kind of wandering around. It's times like that when you need an air horn, right? Wah! Ah! Okay, whatever. The neighborhood probably wouldn't appreciate it. It's a very quiet neighborhood. Okay, whatever. Peace and harmony. I would say it's I already called it a B plus before, right? Well, I'm gonna just keep it a B plus, A minus. You know, we're splitting hairs on that, but it's still just not all that perfect. Well, most time it's good. Oh, and there was a few times you avoid tar patches. I don't know, whatever. Okay, anyway, there we go. So it's a B plus. Onward, upward.